to head out and go to Walmart because I need to get some different stuff, probably, you know, food stuff, and I need to get some stuff that isn't food as well. So, this is how I'm dressed. I don't know if you can see. I'm actually wearing, this is outfitted by Walmart. For the most part, the shirt is, and the bag is, and I'm also wearing these baller pants. These are actually men's pants. And now, it's getting a bit warmer outside. It's actually going to be in the 70s in the frame of a week. It's going to be in the 70s. And that's pretty warm, and I have decided that, because I've been sweating profusely, my ass crack fucking sweats profusely, I have decided that maybe I should stop wearing leggings. It's really hard for me because obviously I don't want to stop wearing the leggings. Like, I love the leggings, you know. I love to be covered up. I don't like anything touching my fucking skin. But we're getting to the point where it's kind of hot. And I just don't think that's wise. I don't think it's wise to go around with your butt, like, sweaty and just kind of just damp. I don't think that's good. So, I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to try to dress differently. I'm certainly not going to wear jeans. I'm going to try to find some shorts of some nature. You know, I would like to be able to wear shorts, but my legs rub together, and that's really uncomfortable, and also that gets sweaty, and that's just gross, and it's just, ugh, you know, there's just a whole lot of things that stand in the way of me wearing shorts. You know, it's just, I've never particularly liked wearing shorts. So, I don't know, I'm thinking about it and working on it, and I'm sure you're going to see exactly what I choose to do. Representing Ursa Major in the house. So, I've decided to start wearing a bindi, as you can see. This is a really super duper cute rhinestone that I got at Walmart in an assorted pack of rhinestones. And I have adhered it with eyelash glue. I actually got a pack of multiple sheets of assorted rhinestones on Amazon. And they are pretty sticky. And they really stick really well. So we're going to find out how well they stick with eyelash glue. Loving it. That's cute. I don't think the moon one is like particularly necessarily my favorite, but it was speaking to me today, so I decided to put it on. Yeah, so I got back from Walmart. Walmart's just crazy shit. Outside, as I was approaching the entrance, there was a old crazy, clearly like totally nuts, crazy dude. And he was trying his damnedest to have a fight. I took it that the crazy old dude was like headed into Walmart, and the other dude was like leaving Walmart, and they had some kind of thing, right? And I'll tell you what I think it might have been later. But anyway, so I'm walking up, and there's this other guy posturing toward the crazy old dude, like he's like gonna break the fight up, you know? The switch got flipped in this dude who was approaching to break it up, right? So crazy guy goes into Walmart, and you know, and so I'm you know, going in like behind him, and you know, he's headed to the cart corral, and I'm like headed to the cart corral, and the guy behind me is the guy who tried to break it up, and he's headed to the cart corral. Looks like he's trying to make sure that the crazy old dude doesn't like start some shit with me. And sure enough, so I get up there to the cart corral, and crazy old dude turns to me and he goes, "Do you smoke?" And I'm like, "No, sir." And the guy who was like broke it up, you know, made sure that the crazy guy got his car and he left and got the fuck away, you know. And the guy who broke it up was like, you know, "You have a good day" to me, you know, whatever. But it's aggro out there, and the reason is because last night there was a worm moon, right? It's, what is it? March the 30th is what it is today in 2021. So there was a worm moon last night, and to me, the fucking thing just looked like a big red war moon. You know what I'm saying? And it was a full big red war moon. And that is what the fuck is up today, is that everybody's aggro and crazy and like, blah, 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 like me. I've been this way since I woke up, you know? No idea. But I can attribute it to a big crazy war moon, and this is what I end up doing, me personally, Annie, you know, the girl, ends up just doing what I be doing whenever there's a war moon. Like, I don't want to be fighting, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't interested in that. I'm interested in wearing a fucking moon bindi and being crazy. You know, that's what I'm being, you know, like, not aggro crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I just basically came to say that I'm wearing a bindi, and I wear the bindi because the bindi represents, I hope I'm saying it right, who knows, that's what it, you know, spelled like. The bindi represents the seat of consciousness. It's about the third eye, you know, it's about the pineal gland, basically, but it's like the seat of consciousness, or you know, the seat of wisdom, or you know, the 0 point emanation, where nothingness bursts forth into somethingness, or somethingness bursts forth from nothingness, right? It's like the 0 point, the imminent point, the event horizon of existence. So basically, the reason that I wear the bindi is for all the traditional reasons that it is known to be worn for, but also for me, it just, you know, it reminds me that we shouldn't be getting so caught up in this drama, you know, of this reality matrix. It's like, just like the dudes at Walmart and shit, you know, people, when they get aggressive with other people, are really, really deep into the narrative, whatever the fuck is going on in reality at the moment. And wearing the bindi reminds me that you just let it go. Just let it all go. Be happy. Try to feel a oneness with existence. You know, try to remember that you are one with existence, that you are the truth. And so anyway, that's why I wear the bindi. But it's also, you know, it's also really pretty if you get the right kind of jewel and the light hits it just right. You know, it's really pretty as well. But, like, I'm not wearing any makeup or anything like that. I have my eyebrows brushed up because that's just the way I roll. But, you know, it's just like you get used to everything in life. Like, you know, so I wear it to remind me right now. But, you know, if I wore it every day and all the time, then I would eventually forget what it meant, most likely. You know, so I'm just doing this right now. I'm obviously not going to do it for... I got a shitload of bananas, right? Because I want bananas in my freaking life, like, every single day. Like, I want one right now. I want a whole one right now, actually. You know, and there's plenty of them, so odds are I'll be eating a whole one. That's awesome. So my pareidolia is acting up today a little bit, and when I looked at the yard after they voted, I could see, like, 5 different alien heads and 5 different, like, alien head faces. Like, and I think, obviously... Where did I put my badge? I was working on the badge yesterday, and well, it was a lot of trial and error to actually find, like, the right size for the cards to, like, fit the wallet and stuff, and so there's a lot of extra pictures here. Nothing within my soul gives a motherfuck about what somebody gives a fuck about my fucking hair. You know, but anyway, my bangs were a problem, you know, because they were much shorter than kind of like the rest of my hair growing out, and so I had to wear the headband, and this is a really thin headband because I wear glasses, and even if I didn't wear glasses, it'd still give me a fucking headache to wear a thicker headband. And so now that my hair's kind of longer, it's not super strong, you know what I mean, at holding my hair, and so now I'm like, how am I gonna wear my hair? You know, this is a sheet set that I got in a pretty color. It's a full-size sheet set. And the motivation for getting that, like, okay, so I went to Walmart and had that encounter, or, you know, was witness to that encounter, and it kind of threw me off a little bit because fucking guy was, like, wandering around the store. I did pass him again, you know. He looked at me. He didn't say nothing, you know. But I was just kind of thrown off by that and the whole vibe in the air, because it became apparent as I was walking through the store that there was other people having a strange time. Like, I've been to that Walmart, you know, kind of a lot, and it's usually not quite exactly like that. So, yeah, something's up. But anyway, what the fuck was... Oh, yeah, so I was going to get a sheet set. I was going to get two sheets, and I didn't need a fitted sheet, and I didn't need a pillowcase, but I had to get something, right, you know, and I didn't want to, like, leave, like, without anything that I wanted to get as far as this whole bed sheet thing goes. Because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sew a sheet, sort of like a sleeping bag liner sheet, to where it's like the sheet is folded in half and then sewn, like, on the bottom, in order to to keep your feet in and cover your feet and stuff. I don't like kicking the covers off of me when I'm sleeping and stuff like that. I like to be like in there. So I'm glad I found that. And so that was one of the things I wanted to do, because I'd like to try to sleep not with the leggings on, you know, with fewer clothes on, and really would like to get some air to my patootie, because let me go in here. Let me just go in here. Okay, me and my Sailor Moon bindi. And this is the pair of shorts that I got. Because like I'm wearing the same outfit that I was wearing when I went to Walmart, and this is just massively uncomfortable. I mean, like, it's not like actually like uncomfortable for what it is. It's actually okay. So I like to drape my towel over the chair when I'm done and just let it air dry. And that's my this baller thing that hangs on the inside of the door there. So I just let certain clothing items air dry, because come on. Okay, so this isn't really low down enough for you to be able to see the pants when I put them on. Alright, so I'm going to take these pants off the hanger, and I'm gonna try them on, and I don't, you know, whatever, like, people can fucking hate whatever they want, you know, but, dude, like, why are you so upset, you know? It's like, how do they fit? Fucking perfectly. Fucking, okay, do I have some pink socks in here? Oh, I do. I actually have a couple pairs. See? With the rubber bottom. There you go. Do these actually match, though? Or just like, they match well enough. You know what I mean? Like, compared to the shit you usually pull, that's like pretty close. Double socking it, dude. Double fucking socking it. This is the shit. I'm not gonna lie about it. Like, that is actually one of the reasons that the sleeping bag liner sheet that I used to sleep on was invented, was because I stopped wearing socks to bed. And I was like, I ain't having my feet be exposed at night. I just think it's important to realize that obviously right now some shit's going down in kind of the collective due to, I believe, due to the moon that we saw last night. Now, I actually got some shorts. So this is right here. This is my treasured museum piece pair of shorts. And as you can see, there's holes in the crotch now. They've been worn so much since like I probably had these since 2016, but heavily wore them in like 28. Well, actually, fuck, there's no telling how many years I've actually been wearing these hard. I've been wearing them long enough and hard enough to have these holes in the crotch, which don't look so bad, but they're actually, that type of shit is actually not that easy to fix, and I might patch it rather than actually sewing up the holes the way I usually handle that kind of stuff, because these are a very special pair of shorts. This is one of my most treasured museum pieces, and I'm kind of showing it on camera just in case, you know, just in case they ever get lost, that I just want to be sure that I can at least remember, because I know everywhere those shorts have been. So these were the replacement shorts that I actually got, because I planned on continuing to dress the way that I've been dressing, right? And I'm not saying that I won't, because it seems to be me. You know what? Honestly, I mean, they're a little bit short in the back, ain't gonna lie to you on that one, but they're not so bad. You know, they're short fucking short. These are short shorts right here. These like booty shorts. And I got them purposely to be that short because I wear them on top of the leggings. The cutoff level of the shirt, as you can see here. It's gotta look like, is she wearing pants? You know, like, I don't want people asking that about me, though. I just want it all to kind of seamlessly blend in together as all just being kind of black and vague, you know? And so, yeah, both of these actually do have the pockets on the side, and they're deeper pockets than the original pants came in, and those shorts, the pocket on those motherfuckers, are one of my favorite aspects of them. In fact, probably my favorite aspect. But I'm gonna need a robe, and something that just comes down long enough to cover my butt and my legs and stuff so nobody sees me from back there. The other day, I actually went without wearing my glasses, like, all day. I only had to put them on a couple times when I needed to see something legit, but all day went without them, and it was great. It was actually really great. I actually had no fucking problems whatsoever. things looked good. Even things looked sort of warmer toned than they even are. You know, I was pleased with the color of the natural world, but as you can see here, like, this is a warm toned home. Thank you, God, you know? And so maybe that's why things seemed more pleasing. I tell you what, I know what fucking banana I'm eating. I know what banana I'm eating. It's fucking eating this fucking banana. Look at this. Look, it's like Two-Face. I'm eating, oh shit, I'm eating this motherfucker. Did you see that? Did it catch that? Oh, I hope it got that. But anyway, could cook kind of decently and pretty decently. And really well. Actually, I'm a great cook. And that's the truth, I actually am a great cook. But, I don't know, I don't know. But anyway, so I was like, oh my God, you know, it came to me. Casserole. Casserole. Casserole is the answer. I mean, casserole, you could be so many possibilities are endless. Dessert casserole too. So what I thought about was, this is a ramekin, and I need one that's like 3 times this big or 4 times this big or something like that, probably, or like 4 times this big. And I'm going to make personal casseroles. Almost like kind of like pot pie type deals. And I'm going to make them in those bigger ramekins that I found on Amazon. Actually, I found some with like handles on the sides too, which is really cool. So I figure if I can pull that off and I can make like casseroles, you know, like I just get, I don't know, I get, well, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. We've got some yummy motherfucking Lays. These are good. This is kind of just your standard potato chips, and what I really like about the casserole idea, I cut the excess bag off whenever they get like little stuff. The thing I love about the casserole idea is the idea of using potato chips. So like I'm gonna use potato chips as kind of like a potato like casserole type deal. You're gonna push the potato chips into the layers and like crumble the potato chips on top, because apparently with casseroles, one of the most foundational components of the casserole is what it is topped with, right? So, you know, you can top it with, again, like pretty much anything like bready, whatever. So you top it with bread, or you can top it with, you know, crackers. It's crackers and actually specifically Ritz, which is why I got some Ritz down here at Walmart today. They say, you know, use Ritz. Just use the crackers. That's what they all say. Just use the crackers, you know. But I heard one person say that the bread topping, you know, those like squares of bread and stuff, that's really fucking good. So I'm going to do both of those things. Those are probably going to be the mainstays of my sort of casserole cooking. And I'm also really excited about trying a dessert casserole as well, because I would like to make some kind of like apple pie. It's like a mini apple pie type deal. That's what it is, you know. That would be good. Kind of procrastinating a little bit, I guess. I just need to carry this stuff down to the basement, and so guys, I got some weird stuff like these like packages of like seasoning mix and stuff. I think these are like really important, and I just had never found them before at Walmart. I was like, you can find the taco mix easy, but this type of stuff, the random like in the gravies and all that kind of stuff, they're in a different place. So I found those today, and I was stoked on that shit. And I think if you're making casseroles, and you need a liquid to pour into it before you top it. You know, after you get done like filling it with stuff, you need to pour liquid on it and in it. And usually that is in the form of I think, what is it? Any cream of kind of soup, right? But I thought also you could maybe get those packages and mix that up. Like if you were like hard up and you didn't have any cream or whatever, and you didn't really know what to put in it as kind of like filling liquid, you could use like some of those. Or just like, I don't know, it's casserole, and the idea behind casserole is kind of that you can do fucking anything with it. Anything. And a lot of the casserole tutorials out there are coming at it from the standpoint of, you know, you've got stuff in your fridge that you need to get rid of. You know what I mean? And so you put it in the casserole. Now, for me, like, I'm not really coming at it from that standpoint. Like, it ain't like that for me. I like the idea of casserole because there's so many vegetables in it. It's moist, it's wet. It's not wet, but it's moist, you know. It's kind of like a soup. It's kind of soupy almost. It's sort of soupy a little bit. It's definitely not dry, you know, and which is good for you, you know. And so it'll have its fiber in there and some liquid in there and be really comforting and hearty. And I think that it sounds to me like the fucking ideal food, apart from like a salad or bananas or apples or something like that, you know. So, I know what I'm gonna do. I've been procrastinating on this. It's like, how am I gonna make this fun? You know, I have to turn the camera off or something like that to go and take all this shit to the basement because I carry it, right? Well, no, I came up with something. You're probably like, oh, more Red Bull? Yeah, that's exactly what you need. Anyways, down here, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put the camera somewhere down here in the basement so it can capture me as I walk down here and deliver the goods. I'm pretty stoked though because I actually got some chicken at the sea. Well, no, whatever. It's canned chicken. It's canned chunk chicken. And I got that for the casseroles because I was like, how am I going to get the meat in there in a way it's good? Because for me, chicken is one of those things that just doesn't fucking taste that great if you're not making something specific with it. Like if you're making like roasted chicken or something, that's going to be flavorful, it's going to be good. But if you just like boil a piece of chicken, it's not that good. So I was like, I need to make sure I'm starting out with quality chicken pieces before I go into trying to put it in a casserole that's just going to be nasty or something. I'm hungry as a motherfucker. I'm gonna have to eat a little bit of banana. I've never been alone in a house like all day and all night for an extended period of time ever, you know what I'm saying? Which makes this so badass because being alone is like all I want in the fucking world. Yeah, so this is great. And I just personally, like, I know it sounds sad or maybe sounds kind of sad, but like I don't care to go places, like for the most part, you know. I'm perfectly fine staying inside my house, talking to myself, dancing around, listening to music, doing the shit I like to do. Perfectly fine doing that. I don't need to go anywhere. Which I'm sure to some people in the world sounds horrible. Like, no, like they wouldn't want to live that way. I don't feel like it's fucked up and sad. I feel like it's all I want is to just be alone and stay inside and whatnot. Fabuloso. I cannot believe it. I am wearing shorts. It's going to be literally like 75 degrees next week or within a week. Let me just go ahead and I want to show you what it is that I do. I want to show you my banana ritual. That's how I do the banana thing. I'll lay it out on a paper towel and I will get out a butter knife and I will just cut off however much I want at the moment. So I'm just doing this with one hand, so obviously it's like kind of a struggle, but then I squeeze out the banana. So this end of the banana will get brown and stuff with time, but you can actually leave it out on the counter like this overnight. It'll be fine. You just cut off the brown part and just cut it off a little bit, like to right there or so. And just, you know, eat the rest of the banana. Using these whitewash rags for the kitchen, and that's such a stupid idea. And like I've been using them as napkins and stuff like that, so they've got like stains all over them. It's fucking gross. So today at Walmart, I went ahead and I got another set of rags, and they are in this color assortment right here. So obviously the gray ones and even the tan ones can be used for the kitchen, but the fucking white ones, like, no. You don't use the white ones for the kitchen. Like, what kind of fucked up shit is that? So yeah, wow. I don't know why everybody doesn't just film their fucking life, you know, and just do exactly this. It's very fun. 10 out of 10 would recommend to anybody.